Hey, I'm Sen. I'm a ghost virtual artist. Today I'll be doing a chatting stream because I hit 1K subscribers. I'll have a bit of a story about that in a minute. I need a couple of minutes to warm up. That's usually how it goes. No coffee today, just chilling. Hey. Congrats on 1,000 solars, thank you! Hello. How's everyone doing today? I figured I would do a bit of a chatting stream and then later I was gonna play a game. I thought that might be fun. And then after that, I will probably be on break for about a week and a half because I have an art project I need to finish. Really need to get that done. Timing's been weird, but like as soon as that's done with, I will be working on new stuff as thanks to everyone. Hey Sen, thanks. Congrats on your 100 subs mark. Thank you. No coffee, just pure uncaffeinated, yeah, procrastination. Oh my god, the timing was just... Oh my god. Sometimes I feel a hypocrite, because I'll be like, don't go on your phone, is on phone. Don't procrastinate, is procrastinating, but I feel like just because I'm not always the best example does not mean that it's not good advice. If anything, it's because I have such issues with it that I feel like I can speak about these things because like procrastination is a hard thing to deal with, screen addiction as well. Because I do have creative things that I want to get done eventually, so I think managing those things is part of it as well. Also, I don't know. Don't go on your phone unless you're watching SenFlyer. Oh my god. See, about that. That's specifically why on that video, I did not have an end card. I don't know if you know what that is. If you're not a creator, you might not know what an end card is. So basically, at the end of a video on YouTube, like I would say in the last 10 seconds or so, you'll usually see a little pop-up at the end. It'll have like a subscribe button and a link to like a video or a couple of videos, a playlist, like another video to watch, and you're supposed to click on that and go to the next video. So a lot of people will have those on by default, just be like, here's another video from the channel, here's a similar video. I turned that off on the latest video on purpose. I debated doing a sub button by itself, but it won't let you do that, you have to include a video, so I just turned it off. And, yeah, I was kind of surprised, because, like, I specifically said, I did an anti-plug. I said, do not watch another video. Like, just go do something. And, yeah, a lot of people were like, no, I'm gonna watch another video. Oh my god. I'm watching this stream while brushing my teeth. But yeah, so, I learned an important lesson. People on YouTube do not like being told what to do, which makes sense, but like, I kind of lost count of how many comments said, no, I'm gonna scroll anyways. Yes, both, no, I'm not going to. I'm scrolling past this, but I'm leaving a comment anyways. It's like, I don't think you understand what that means. You said, I'm not watching this video while leaving a comment on the video. If you scrolled past the video, you wouldn't leave a comment on the video. So that made me laugh a little bit. I'm not gonna... They're like, I'm here to spite you by engaging with your video. Oh man. Internet's funny sometimes, but no, like seriously. No, I'm like incredibly grateful. I was reading all the comments and hearting. We tried to give some advice to people that were struggling with stuff. I might eventually do like a part 2 video, or like not on the exact same topic, but like a slightly different take on it. The last week, I'm still figuring that part out. Hello. For the new people in chat, just so you know, I do not look at the numbers because a little bit OCD about that, so I don't look at the numbers, but I do look at chat, so in case you're wondering. What was I saying? Yeah, for the new people in chat, I'm an introvert. I have social anxiety, so if I seem anxious, that's why. I'm still working through that. Yeah, I'm just a person that likes to yap on the internet. But like, the way I see it, like, unless the internet is your job, which it is for many people, maybe in the future it might be my job, but for a long time it was not my job. It was a hobby. Basically, what I'm trying to say, basically, a job is when you get paid to do something, and a hobby is when you do it in your free time for fun. Generally, not always, but... So, like, the way I see it, for people that have the internet as their hobby, like, you are not required to be online 24/7. You can leave at any time. Like, you're allowed to leave. Just so you know. Because, some people, especially terminally online people, they act like they are, like, literally plugged into the internet. That they're, like, someone is just chaining them to their smartphone and they're not allowed to leave. And, yeah. It's like that. Also, if you hear any background noises, we have cats here, so don't mind them, they're just chilling. It's actually very cold today. It's cold all around this area of the world, so yeah, it's winter time. But yeah, my mic filters, they should filter out most of the background noise, so we should be good. Back to what I was talking about before, I feel like as an introverted person, I kind of, naturally gravitated towards the internet because there's like, a layer of separation between people, and, it's like a really weird brain thing. The way social anxiety works, like, online, unless you're, like, streaming to, like, 10k people, it's not, like, overwhelming. Like, basically, unless chat is going Zoom, like, it's not too bad. But if there was, like, even 100 people in real life all staring at me, I would be freaking out. I'd be like, stop staring at me. So the brain is really weird like that. Like, you could stream to 100 people and you're like, oh, it's just me in my room. But if you're in a crowd on stage, you're like, oh my god, all these people are staring at me. So it's like a weird introvert brain hack, I guess. Weather is so bad here, I haven't seen the sun in days. Well deserved. 1k for the best ghost for the win. I know I haven't been around much lately, but I'm very proud of you, my friend. You've worked very hard for this great honor. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, yeah, I'm still kind of going into that. How do I explain? I said a bit in my community post about this on the channel, when I was working on this video, this was kind of meant to be something that tied people over, because I knew for like the last 2-3 weeks of this project I was just gonna like not be doing anything else, like not streaming, not uploading anything. So the video is meant to tide people over, even though it's like a 5-minute video. So yeah, imagine my surprise, like I uploaded it on Friday. No premiere, just regular upload on Friday. Saturday it was going a little bit, and from what I understand how YouTube works, generally within the first 2 days is when a video either pops off or dies. So I was expecting like a little bump and then it goes down usually for small people. And then somewhere in the middle of Sunday, I'm checking my phone, even though I try not to look as much on Sunday, like I try to like chill on Sunday, but the video was like popping off, so I kept looking. And it felt very ironic, because I was telling people to get off their phone, I was looking at YouTube Studio. I joked that like YouTube Studio is the real addicting. Like, you think Twitter is addicting? YouTube Studio, oh man. Like, because you basically, it's like being the OP of every video you post, and you get notified of every single person that comments on your video. So, yeah, if you like getting comments, YouTube is a way to get more comments. Like, I swear to God, like, there was more comments in that video than I've replied to in like 6 months. Like, I was on point. So yeah, like somewhere in like Sunday, Monday, it was popping off, and I hit 700 subscribers, and I'm like, okay, this is probably where it's gonna stop, because that's usually like it pops off a little bit, it goes down. That's usually how YouTube works. So I think it was like in the middle of Sunday or Monday where I'm like, yeah, I think it was Monday night actually, where it was getting really close to 1,000, and I debated staying up because I wanted to get the screenshot of the. Listen, back in the day there was these things called gets. There were like specific numbers, and people would fight to get the number and like say something silly or quirky and then screenshot it. That's basically what it's like when you hit a subscriber goal. You're like, I want the even screenshot. So I did try till like 10 p.m. and I'm like, I need to go to bed. I have stream tomorrow. So I went to bed, wake up, hit the goals, middle of the night screenshot, write the post when I wake up. So yeah, the video, at first I'm like, I'd be good with like 2K, right? Like 2,000 views. And then I'm like, okay, 5K, that's probably where it'll stop. 5K, that's pretty good. That's like double. I'm like, okay, 5K, yeah, that sounds good. Last time I checked, it hit 36K. I'm like, damn, 5 digits. That's never happened to me before in my whole existence on the internet, so. Yeah, that was kind of a big deal. So like I tried saying thank you, to everyone, and like hearting and everything. I'm just like, oh fuck, man. Like, what do I do? Okay, let me check chat. Don't like chatting in large stream. Don't like see comments. Smaller ones, yeah. You had a title that was simple yet resonate with so many, and you have a lot to say about the average person internet experience. I can't even count that. Yeah, lesson learned. So I am YouTube brained. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I have YouTube brain. Basically, I've talked about it on the blog before, but for people who are new, whatever kitties, please don't make noise right now. I'm trying to make a point online. So basically, for new people, let me get. If I sound weird today, my brain is fried. Don't worry about it. So yeah, whenever you're on a social media site for a long time, like let's say, it could be 1 year, it could be 6 months on the shorter end, 5 years, 10 years on the longer end, whichever. Anyway, when you use a certain site for a long time, you get like really plugged into that site. And the longer you're on there, the deeper you are into it, the more you get into that, the more you act like the people on that site. So, I've been on a lot of sites, and you'll notice this, it's like a self-experiment almost. Any site that you're on for a long time, you start acting like the people there because you're surrounded by people that act in a similar way. So, if you go on Reddit a lot, you're gonna act like people on Reddit. If you go on Twitter a lot, you're gonna act like people on Twitter. If you go on YouTube a lot, you're gonna act like people on YouTube, and so on. Things like influencer voice, Twitter speak, TikTok slang, like anything like that. So, yeah, I have YouTube brain because I've been on YouTube for a long time, so like I generally understand this is what you do, this is what you don't do, and being a YouTuber is figuring out more and more, okay, what works, what doesn't work, this works, that didn't work, this works, that works, that works. And the longer you're on there, the more you try, the more you figure out what works. But at the same time, that is going to change over time because YouTube is constantly evolving and changing what it wants. So you do have to kind of keep up with the meta. It's like a video game almost. So getting back to what I was saying like 5 minutes ago, so one of the current metas I've noticed, is calling out the viewer directly. So like, you'll see a lot of videos where it's like, click me, or this video will find you at the right time, or this song is meant just for you, like anything like that where it's specifically calling out the person scrolling. I don't know why. I think because people think that they're like, oh my god, he's talking to me for real, for real. So yeah, that was kind of my experiment on that. So the title was, are you gonna scroll past this? And, it was meant to be a bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing. Let me move my mouse here. It was meant to be tongue-in-cheek a little bit, because the point of the video is to not scroll past it, so if you do click the video, you realize why the title says that. But if you don't, you're just like, wow, that was weird, what the fuck was that about? So yeah, that was my logic behind it. Okay, let me get back to chat. Yes, exciting and nerve-wracking. What do you do? Embrace all the new solvers, of course. Yeah, upload it right when I was procrastinating watching YouTube. My For You page was blessed with videos like yours. It was life-changing and motivating. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I could go a bit more into that. I don't know. I was thinking of doing like an hour, maybe like an hour 20 minutes, depending on how chat is feeling. Then I was gonna take a break, come back around noon, my time, play the game, get wasted, because that makes it more funny, right? But it's not gonna be an everyday thing, it's just something I wanted to do for shits and giggles. Just so you know, I'm an adult, we're adults here, mostly, so, yeah. Everything is consensual, it's gonna be fun, hopefully. Yeah, so YouTube stuff, let me see. So about, how that video came about, it's like instead of caffeine yapping, it's a little, sippy yapping, whatever. I'm trying to think of a slang for it. I was gonna, sometimes I like saying zooted, but apparently some people say zooted when they mean they're high, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about drinky drinks, alcohol. But yeah, so anyway. You're the best rambler rapper I've been in VTubing, even when you stray from the main topic. You. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling a little bit. Yeah, so, the reason I bring up that I'm socially awkward and, introverted is because, I always like to use the example of, from Steins Gate. There's a character named Moeka, and she kind of has that gap moe going on, where in real life she's very quiet and, like, emotionless, but then in her text she's, like, really hyper and girly, and that's basically me with YouTube. Like, I get hyper talking in mic, but in real life, everyone's like, why do you never say anything? Hello, hello, hello. So, yeah, I guess I also have that gap going on where, sometimes I yap, sometimes I don't. But the way I see it is if you're going to stream, you kind of need to yap. That's kind of part of streaming. But there was a time, in my existence, I would say, when was it? I would say 2016, 2017, back when, like, the only VTuber I knew was Kizuna I didn't even see, VTubers as streamers back then, like, back then, VTubers, they were generally 3D VTubers, they were generally solo acts, and they were pre-edited, so, like, Hikakin TV in Japan, like that kind of like hyper pre-edited, like prankster, like comedian style. That was like the Japan one. And then for Western YouTube, I would say kind of like PewDiePie, Markiplier, like that range where it was reactions and like comedy, but like pre-edited, not streaming. This is because internet speeds used to be a lot badder, a lot worse. So pre-edited was kind of the default for a long time. And then as home internet got better and faster and stuff, people found streaming fun. Congrats to 1K Sen, so proud of you, thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to get my thoughts together, hold on. So yeah, like YouTube-wise, Twitch-wise, I actually knew about Twitch before it was called Twitch, and it's kind one of those things you kind of kick yourself about. You're like, damn it, if only I knew. If only I knew. But no, I knew about Twitch when it was Justin TV, and despite knowing about it early, I had no idea about streamer culture. My first exposure to live streaming that was not like YouTube shit. I swear to God. Okay, not YouTube, not Nico sorry, let me take that back. Not on YouTube, not Nico Doga, Japanese YouTube. My first thing on Justin TV. I swear to God, not kidding. Mogra Japanese club music. That is my introduction to live streaming. They were playing weeb anime songs in a club, and I'm like, yeah, that's my shit right there. Says the person who's never been to a club. it's like, but like the like daydream of like going to a club where they're playing weeb shit in like 2014. That was the shit right there. That is a real OG WTH SenFlyer assassin. Oh god. Yeah, if you check, in the community tab, not this channel, not my current channel, not any of my, like, past ones, but my OG channel, when I was making AMVs, I first started browsing YouTube in 2006, and I made my first channel in 2007. And, disclaimer for, the people, who say little child should not be on the internet. Disclaimer, I was a little child on the internet when I should not have been on the internet. I was totally over 18 when I made my account. And, that's a lie. I was not the right age to be on YouTube, but that did not stop me. That's like the only time I've ever lied was to make a fucking YouTube account. Ironically, completely ironically. I think I told this story on stream before, but like, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, Google was doing their AI verification. They flagged a couple of my accounts, but one of them was my main account that I've had. Guess what, guys? My email is 17 years old, and they flagged me for being under 18. And I'm just like, I just scrolled through the options, clicked email, reason. My email is 17 years old. I'm fucking old. I am not a child anymore. So yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, ironically, when I started on YouTube, I was very young, and I got flagged as an adult for being a child, so that was funny. I got a good laugh out of that one. It's literally the Mega Man meme. LOL figures. Yeah, I still have my email from way back when too. Oh my god. I get so embarrassed every time I say it in public. Cause, like when you're an adult and you're doing resumes, obviously you gotta use like your real name. But like, if I gave people a dummy email, I'm never going to check that. So I give them my real email. I'm not gonna say what it is, obviously. But, so, I think you could get 3 guesses as to what kind of email name it was. I made this email when I was in middle school, and I was a weeb, so you can guess what kind of email name I had. And I still have to repeat it as, like, an adult, and every time I'm just like, yes, that's my email. I made it when I was in middle school. Listen. Oh, God. Hello, I was passing by. Hello. Oh my god, but yeah, like... It's just like so surreal still. What did I just join? First words I hear is I am a weeb. Always good to make a proper business email that forwards to your address. Wait, you could do that? Oh my god. I didn't even think of that. But no, I do have an actual email. I literally only use it for resumes. Dark Wolf 17 XD. Oh my god. My dad made mine for me, so it's professional, but the stuff I signed up with it sure isn't. Oh my god. I need to take a quick breather. I will be back in like 1 to 2 minutes. Let me see. Let me put my BRB face on. Hold on. There you go. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I got some sparkling juice. And as I was taking a break, I'm like, wait, shit, I forgot to grab the sparkling juice. And it's actually... okay. I got juice, cause... like, actual juice. And then later, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get some alcohol. But yeah, I'm just yapping about the internet and stuff. But yeah, I got like some sparkling cider here. Stop. Stuff. Sorry. Let's see, how am I gonna get this open? Oh man, this makes me nostalgic. A little bit. Okay, okay, chill, chill. It's okay, guys. Not big deal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of a, Mori Calliope fangirl, Callie fangirl. So I remember back in the day, Callie used to do, party streams whenever she hit a new sub goal, so it's nostalgic for me a little bit. Oh man. Damn it, I forgot to open this before a stream. Let me see. Man. Yeah, I do swear sometimes. I'm an adult, but I try not to swear, like, too much, like, unless it's for, like, entertainment purpose. Like, I swear, but, like, it depends on who I'm talking to, like... Oh my god, I gotta tell you a bit of a story, right? So there's this place that I used to go to, like, every week. Kind of like a hangout place, not exactly. Not like, just kind of like, you know, like board game night kind of place. And I go there with my some of my friends, real life friends. And we're playing a game. And every time I've been there, I'm very quiet and say so. So they're like expecting me to be chill. And my friend was being a complete jerk. They were trolling everyone in the game. And I said, stop being a dick. And they all like looked and I swear to God, it's not a fucking Reddit meme. They looked at me and they fucking clapped and they were like, holy shit, Sen just swore. Oh my god. And I'm like, wow, it's like the internet in real life. Everyone clapped and it was not the meme. Would you rather teleport or be invisible? Yeah, invisible for obvious reasons. You got me into soju. Yeah. I used to be into wine for a little bit. I try to stay away from wine because like I would get the sweet wine and I would just... Yeah, I don't want to do that again, so... Like, if it tastes too good, like, I'll just keep going, so I try not to as much as I used to. Then just swore. Shocked face. Your friends thought through doesn't exist. Oh god. God, I can't get this open. I have weak wrists. You would think as an artist I would have stronger wrists. No, my wrists are too weak. I can't open a freaking bottle by myself. This is ridiculous. It's cause it's got the pointy... It's like the sharp cap, and it's hard to open. Our Seiso streamer secretly a bar-word sayer. Cries. Yeah, yeah, it's weird because like I was watching a clip earlier from like a different VTuber where they were like that they're like a sailor in real life, but then online they're say-so and their chat freaks out whenever they swear. And she's like, guys, I'm an adult. Like, we're not like 8 anymore. We can swear sometimes. I just thought it was kind of funny. Our say-so streamer is secretly PG-13, gasp. Oh my god. It's okay. It's like, damn it, autocorrect. Yeah. I don't got this. I think the juice is gonna have to stay. For later. I'm not strong enough to open the juice. That's okay. God, I like black cherry, but I don't like the artificial black cherry. Hold on. Let's see what else I got in here. Would you like some ASMR? I will shake it by the mic. Let's see if the mic picks it up. God damn. I'm sorry. Then loses a fight with a bottle of juice. Yeah. Yeah, this is... It's actually kind of weird for me, cause like, when I used to drink alcohol, like, it was only around friends. And, like, the only other time is, like, when Callie was doing, like, a drinking stream and, like, everyone was drinking. So, this is technically, like, one of the only times I've done it by myself. One day I'll get through my social anxiety. I'm still working on that. What do you think is the best food that's easy to cook? Mac and cheese. That's always been my answer, is mac and cheese. Like, you can make it, there's like a lot of different ways to make it. Like, you can make it according to the box. You can make it from scratch. You can add cream. You can add flour. You can add extra cheese. You can add broccoli or like tuna or meat. Like, you can add whatever you want to it. And it'll change the flavor. That's my answer. Yeah, I actually kind of like ASMR content. Not the fetish kind, just like the chill kind. But yeah, YouTube kind of nerfed ASMR. They're like, no, we don't want this anymore, so yeah, like, I feel like if I ever did try doing it, like, unironically, it would probably be as, like, a members-only thing, because I'm way too anxious for that stuff. God. Like, the internet's a very interesting place. Like, there's a lot of, like, really niche stuff that you would not expect. I like adding bacon or sausage. Oh yeah, I forgot hot dogs. That's another, American staple. Mac and cheese with hot dogs in it. Don't know why. Nerfed it into the dirt several times. Oh man. A lot of people don't notice. If you go to Callie's channel, go to streams, sort by most popular, you'll see the most popular ones are her old ASMR streams. They're still... She doesn't do them like... She almost never does them anymore, but yeah, those used to be her most popular ones. Which I didn't have to, but I'm at work, so I'm gonna have to lurk. Congrats again, Dosen. Yeah! Yeah, I'll be back later if you're still here, or you can check out the VOD. But yeah, if I seem a bit silly today, I'm having a good time. So, you guys get to see some silly Sen today, I guess. Bro's at work and came to stream crazy. You would be surprised. A lot of people scroll Reddit at work, or maybe TikTok. I don't know. I tried TikTok like once or twice, and because like I don't know anything about TikTok. Or no, I take that back. Everything I know about TikTok is from people on YouTube talking about TikTok. You would be surprised how many people go on YouTube just to talk about TikTok. A lot of people. They're like, did you guys see the crazy shit TikTok's doing? And I'm like, no, because I'm not on fucking TikTok. Oh god. So it is kind of funny. That would be like going... Actually, no. I take it back. Because there are people that do that. They'll go on Reddit to read Twitter, or go on Reddit to read 4chan. That's always been kind of weird to me. I guess if you don't want to like interact with everything on there, maybe. Yeah. I'm not hating on TikTok. It's just... I think it's a generational thing. Like I'm already kind of ADHD, so like I don't need to make it worse. I don't need that. I observe all other social media via YouTubers talking about it. I already survived Vine. I don't need to go on Vine 2 now. It's super popular. Oh my god, like I remember like I was watching a lot of the theory videos, like game theory, Matt Pat stuff. And once in a while he would do YouTube theory, and that was like my favorite because I'm a little tism about YouTube, so I always enjoyed hearing those talks about how YouTube works. And he talked about all these like Vine stars and how they all like evacuated to YouTube. That YouTube is like the evacuation point when every other site crashes, they just go to YouTube. Mad Pad the goat. But yeah, like Nico Doga, like I really like Nico Doga, like old school Nico Doga. But eventually, when VTubers blew up, a lot of people went from Nico to YouTube. Because I've been on YouTube a long time, and back in the day, this may be surprising. There was almost no Japanese people on YouTube, and I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that they just... Why would they go on YouTube when they have Line, they have Nico Doga, they have all this Japanese specific social media. Like, I used to go on Japanese Twitter because I'm a weeb, and I liked seeing how Japanese otaku did things. But, so yeah, like when VTubers blew up, a lot of Japanese people came to YouTube. And that was really interesting to me. I like how your PNG tuber matches your voice. Thank you. Yeah, Nico Dogo is super popular. I miss it. Yeah, like Nico was really ahead of its time. There's a couple features that are kind of normal now, but back then were not normal. So off the top of my head, they had 60 frames per second before that was a selling point. They had looping video way before YouTube, way before TikTok. It was on Nico looping video. I don't know if Newgrounds had looping video or not, but that was like a Nico thing. Comments directly on the video. And live streaming. Like, I remember it being like 2014. Twitch was not huge yet. YouTube was not huge in live streaming. And I would go on Nico with the Idolmaster community. And they would have a live stream just showing all these videos from the community. And they had like all these different like in-jokes and slang and stuff. And the one I remember is every stream when it was like 8:41 a.m. they would all say it's Yayoi time, because I guess it's like a number pun thing, like how they have like Miku Day and like Goku Day. So they would be like, it's Yayoi time, and everyone in chat would spam that, and that was kind of like my first exposure to like streaming culture, I guess. Nico Nico was peak in the day. Yeah. Nico Nico was originally a Japanese interface for YouTube that got in trouble too and made their own video platform instead. I didn't know that. But yeah, like looping videos was on Nico Nico before TikTok. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's really interesting. Like a lot of Western fans don't know about Nico Nico a lot. I was not super deep into it outside of Idolmaster, so like I can't explain everything. But a lot of what eventually became VTuber culture was kind of like a baby between like 10 different fandoms, if you think about it. Because they were all kind of in like separate tribes before this point. You had streaming culture, Nico Nico Doga culture, Utaite, anime, video games, voice acting. I already said video games. Japanese, English, like all of these things used to be separate. And then VTubers came out and they just all merged into one fandom. Oh yeah, Idol fans, I forgot Idol fans. So like all of these just merged into one fandom, and now it's like my new favorite fandom. Because it has all my favorite things in it. There's anime, there's video games, there's idols. But yeah, Nico Nico got nerfed. It got nerfed so bad. One thing I will say that is a complaint about Nico Nico. As a Kai Guy viewer, as an overseas weeb, they would nerf your video quality if you did not give them money, and this was before YouTube Premium was a thing. But back in the day, like 2010, they would, if it was peak hours and you did not give them money, you got your video tanked to shit. Just so you know. So like it was not perfect. There were flaws. And as an overseas person that did not have like a credit card to go international, I just had to deal with it. They're like, if you want good video quality, give us your money. Although, I guess YouTube is kind of like that now too, so... Let me take a sip, real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not the best at talking about myself because my go-to is just the app about other stuff. Let me see, what else? I used to watch a lot of Idolmaster, like, Japanese AMVs, like, MADs, M-A-D. And I feel like a lot of the editing culture from Vocaloid, Idolmaster, Toho from back then, eventually went into mainstream. Like, a lot of, Utaite, Vocaloid, VTuber covers, I feel actually owe a lot to the Japanese Nico Nico scene, because they were kind of doing that first. It's just like one of those things that you don't think about until it's like in the rear view mirror. And you're just like, ah, what if, if only. But I did not have a crystal ball, I could not see into the future. Oh god, I have so many stories about that time. It's something that I'm still kind of coming to terms with. Back in the day on the internet, it's kind of, like the opposite extreme right now. Where, like, everyone's trying to sell you stuff. Back in the day, it was the opposite. Like, no one would sell anything. And if you did sell something, everyone would call you a sellout. Like, if you made even, like, a bit of money, they were just like, you're a sellout, you make money, you're not supposed to. So I still kind of think about that sometimes. Like, I was a lurker for a really long time, like, anonymously. because I have social anxiety and I'm shy, so like I did not want to put like a spotlight on myself for a very long time. And even when I thought about doing YouTube, when I originally was planning on doing stuff, it was more like the anime gaming side of YouTube. Like I had wanted to make videos about like fandoms I was into, and they kind of fizzled out midway through. But like I don't have it on me right now, but like I was legit I was drawing up thumbnails, I was writing titles, I was writing scripts. I have a script. I would say at least a 10-minute script just talking about Sonic in Japan versus America, and I wrote a full script for it, and I just could not get myself to read it. Oh wait, is my... I think I changed it back. It should be good, okay. But yeah, so like the whole YouTube thing is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I kept putting it off. Like, when I say putting it off, like, I mean like almost 10 years. Because, I was really into like media analysis YouTube during like 2015, like that was my favorite era of YouTube. Was just everyone yapping about movies and video games and stuff. And anime, of course. I was deeply into AniTube. I followed like all of the anime YouTubers back then. I would say only two or three of them are still around. But there was like an anime YouTuber I used to be really into back then, and I was inspired by them to make videos, and I was just so self-critical that I did not go through with it for a while. And then a couple years later I came across Hololive and VTubers, and that kind of felt more my vibe. But even then, like I'm still in the middle of figuring everything out. Okay, thanks for hanging out. See ya. And I get tired from talking this much. Like it's like a workout. I'm not gonna not like a workout, but like for your mouth when you don't talk, it's more than you would think. Another thing, there was a couple of YouTubers that inspired me. Since we're deeper into the stream, I guess I'll name drop some of them. Like, God, I don't know if there'll ever be a trivia page. I can just imagine someone updating the wiki, just being like, "Oh, she said it." But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm being sarcastic. Don't listen to me. So yeah, like some of the people that inspired me besides Callie, who I've mentioned 1,000 times, Midas, I think that's how you say it, Midas, the VTuber. If you just put in Midas, it's not gonna show up. You have to put Midas VTuber. She blew up, I think it was in early 2024? Like, if you notice, I started in the middle of 2024. But yeah, like Midas blew up to like 10K overnight. That was one of it. The other, their name is, Celerity Dust. C-E-L-E-R-I-T-Y. Dust. That's their name. And they are in like the same kind of social circle as Midas, and they were uploading a lot of videos that year as well. And another from like that same like post-myth indie generation is Marikyun. Marikyun, she's a artist VTuber. Yam Albat, who was like a VTuber talking about VTubers. And another like an art teacher VTuber was Squeegee. He's like a mushroom VTuber. Or I think she goes by she. It might I'm not sure off the top of my head, but yeah. So there was like a lot of new like indie VTubers coming out, and they kind of inspired me to give all this a shot. Because post 2020, for a long time it was kind of assumed that if you wanted to be a VTuber, you needed to be a streamer. Even though that's not how it started. Because like I said, originally VTubers were like 3D VTubers pre-edited. And then Live 2D got popular and it was like Live 2D streamers. And now we're kind of seeing a shift back to that again. Where we're seeing more 3D VTubers, more pre-edited VTubers. Like right now, I'm just doing like streaming for fun. And then like I watch a lot of pre-edited YouTubers, so that's why I've always kind of wanted to do pre-edited videos. Like a lot of the VTubers, they all went to Twitch. And it's like, I'm trying to follow like the VTubers on here, and they just stop uploading after a while. I debated doing a video about this, and I'm just kind of afraid to. Just be like, bring back the VTubing and VTubing. Bring back the YouTuber part of VTubing. But that's just my personal preferences. Oh god. Cause like I like streams, I like streaming, like I like the vibe, I like some of the culture, but like when I'm doing a pre-edited video, I can filter out all my bullshit and just get to the point, which is one of the YouTubers I look up to, or I used to look up to, was very ham about that point. They were like, get to the point, it doesn't need to be a 20-minute video, it doesn't need to be a 2-hour stream, get to the point in under 10 minutes, under 5 minutes, be as concise as possible. So I'm still learning on that one, like how to edit myself to be more concise. Because my default is kind of just rambling all over the place. Let's see, I'm looking at my sticky notes, I'm like, I don't know if I covered all of these yet. I'll probably wrap up in a little bit just because I know I've been talking for a while. And eventually I lose my train of thought. At some point I will yap more about like channel lore, the mascot, like stuff that I do want to get done. Let's see. Have you ever been in a situation where someone helped you and you forgot to thank them, and then you think to yourself 3 minutes later, I should have thanked them? Oh yeah. That happens to me a lot actually, because sometimes I don't think in the moment, it like hits me like 20 minutes later and I'm like, damn it, I should have said that. There's been a couple times where people have like gone away suddenly and I'm like, damn it, I should have said something before that point. Like, I don't know, like sometimes I like going into YouTube comment sections and just being like, dude, your videos inspired me so much, thank you. And I hate doing that because I understand from their perspective, they're like, dude, I don't fucking know you, what are you talking about? But I do it occasionally just because I'm like, dude. Because if you don't do that, if you don't thank your Oshi, they're gonna see the numbers going down and they're gonna be like, man, no one likes my shit, what am I even doing this for? So, I do say thank you to YouTubers sometimes. Even if it's awkward, I'll just be like, you know, I've been watching your videos for a while. And, I enjoy them, so if you want to keep making them, that's cool. Something like that. Yeah, especially if it's like a small creator, I try to say thank you more often because they don't get to hear it as much, so yeah. Yeah, I always feel bad doing that as well. I'm a little self-conscious, yeah. It's like I can be parasocial, but like I'm self-aware parasocial, and I logically understand they don't know who I am. I'm just a dude I'm just a person on the internet. But even still, like it doesn't hurt to say thank you. Like I don't think a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, why did you say thank you? Like I don't think people are gonna be like that unless you're being like really weird about it. Like I think you get what I mean though. And sometimes that's actually how I made friends. I know that because I'm not the best at making friends, but like sometimes I'll just go into a comment section, be like, hey, your art's awesome, we should talk. And sometimes that actually works. I'm just like, wow, you like Idolmaster too, let's go. You like Callie too. I'm the type of person to connect over like special interests. Like I'm not the best at small talk. No, ironically, I'm not very good at making convention friends. Like there's just something about like being in person that I'm just so awkward. I remember one time I was in like high school and I went to like one of my first cons. I met someone from online. It was the most awkward thing. They were in a cosplay. I walk up to them. I'm just like, hi, your cosplay's cool. I saw your post online, you're cool. And they're like, oh, thank you. And then I walked away and that was it. Or oh my god, like I always feel awkward like asking cosplayers for a photo. I'm just like, wow, your cosplay's really cool. Can I get a photo? And they're like, okay. But yeah, like real life Sen is not very good at talking. Spaghetti out of pockets. Spaghetti everywhere. Spaghetti everywhere. So yeah, like most of my friends I've made because of things like that. Like I have a circle of online friends that I met through Sonic Twitter, of all places. Like Sonic Twitter, the Sonic fandom. I'm just like, I really like Sonic. You guys really like Sonic. Let's go on Discord and talk about it. And that's how we became friends, just yapping about Sonic. But yeah, like that's always been kind of like a social crutch for me. Because I'm not the best at small talk, but eventually I can get into small talk. It just takes a while. Like the like kudere and anime or whatever. They're just like, ooh woo. But yeah, like a lot of YouTubers are actually introverts, and they don't seem like that in their content, but like I kind of get where they're coming from more now, I guess. But yeah, like, I'm like really thankful to everyone for supporting, and eventually I'll have more cool stuff to show you. I just need more time because I'm making everything by myself and it takes a while. By the way, I sent you something to celebrate your 1K. Oh, take your coffee later, thank you. Be thankful to you making cool art and videos, thank you. I don't remember if I said it on the channel. I probably did at some point. I'm kind of a harsh, self-critic. I've joked about this before, but like, for like 15 years, I hated my art. Not because I thought it was objectively bad, but like, I felt like I could do better. And it took me a while to like get through that, because like when people online, they're like, everything I make sucks, I hate it, I want to quit art. And I'm like, yeah, I've been there a lot. And they're like, but your art is so good. And I'm like, please. You don't understand. I can only draw cute anime girls. That's my skill tree. It's just cute anime girls. From a specific angle and a specific style. That's all I can do. If you ask me to draw a horse, I'm fucked. But they don't see that. They don't get that. The artist cycle. Yeah, but even though I can be harsh sometimes, I think that's actually a good thing, because you kind of need to have that if you're self-teaching, because if you don't have that, you're just like, I'm the best, and then you just stop. So I don't think I've ever felt that way in my life, but I guess for some people they do feel that way. Oh god. Like even just saying that, like, ironically, if I tried to say that with a straight face, I don't think I could. Oh yeah, I'm the best at drawing. No, I can't. See? I can't. There's just a part of me that's like, don't say that. Because I don't believe it. You invested all our skill points in cute anime girls. Oh my god, I think I've mentioned this before, back in the day, anime was not cool in the States. Like, it was not cool to like anime. It was like anti-cool, uncool. So, I would go to like graphic design class and draw anime. I'd go to the dentist and draw anime. I'd go everywhere and draw anime, because I'm a fucking weeb. And, a lot of people did not like that. I don't know why I'm snapping, don't. So yeah, like I would go a lot of places and draw anime, and they're just like, wow, what a fucking weeb. Or, one that I remember, I don't even remember who said it, but like it stuck with me. I don't even remember who said it, they're just like, you're American, you can't draw anime. Anime's not popular here. There's no market for anime in the West. Just stop drawing anime. And, I think about that comment sometimes because, the joke is on them. It's like 20 years later, and yeah, there's a pretty fucking big market for anime, especially anime art for VTubers. So yeah, I think they were kind of wrong. I'll stick around. I found this randomly, but I like it. Yeah. Yeah. I had a couple of artist friends that were into like the whole DeviantArt scene. I miss them sometimes because like I tried googling their username and their account was deactivated. So I couldn't like get back into touch with them. They just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. But to be fair, I did the same thing. My old DeviantArt account has been gone from the earth for a very long time. Yeah. But some say if you Internet Archive, you can find it. But you're not gonna find a lot, because there's like 2 pictures that got archived. I think if you go on my website, on the art gallery, you'll see I actually have the pictures on there, so like you don't need to Google for them, they're already there. But yeah, like, a lot of people back then did not like that I was drawing anime. They were like, you need to stop drawing those damn cartoons. Draw some real people. I always think of, the Miyazaki quote. I'm paraphrasing, but there's this Miyazaki quote that goes, anime is drawn by humans that hate looking at other humans. And I hate how true that the quote is. Not everyone into anime is like that, but there are some people into anime that don't look people in the eye, but then love drawing anime eyes. I am one of those people. I won't look people in the eye, but I will draw the eyes. There's just something funny about that to me. It's not the eye itself that I dislike, it's like the eye contact part. Like if I had to describe it, it's like looking into a spotlight or like looking at the sun. Like it's just so bright that you don't want to stare at it. If that makes sense, because not everyone feels that way, but that's how it feels to me. Oh god. So many times growing up, people are like, you have to look people in the eye. Look at me when you're talking. Because it's disrespectful not to look people in the eye. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, it's just too powerful for me, listen. Oh god. And I would get in trouble all the time for like zoning out and drawing. Because people thought I wasn't paying attention. So they would stop me from drawing. And then I would start staring into space and not paying attention. I just think it's funny. Like, you would be surprised at things people say when they think you're not listening. Like, they'll forget that you're in the room and start saying weird stuff, and I'm just like, dude, I'm right here. Just like... And thus, as a spectrous being, going into ninja mode. My question is, which eye am I supposed to look at? I think both of them. That would be funny, though. It'd be like I'm looking very intensely into your left. I wonder, does this- I don't know if this mic does ASMR, like, can I do left-right? Let me see. I think this is a, it's a front-facing mic, kind of like a podcast mic, so it's probably not gonna pick up from the side. I'll try, though. Left. Right. Left. Right? Okay. Okay, enough of that. Oh my god. By the way, I'm almost at 1k, 800 subs, congrats. Any tips? So, I mentioned this in my community post. How do I put this? 2 weeks ago, I was at 600 subs. Now I'm at like 1.8. I doubled overnight, so like, I don't feel like I have good advice yet. What I would say, as someone who watches YouTube a lot, 1 second, hold on. So, YouTube tips, if you're the type that needs it, you can use a script. If it's too much, if a script is not your thing, you can try doing bullet points. That's what I do sometimes. I'll write bullet points, so there's like a structure, but not like exactly. I also think, I'm not really a good editor. Like, I'm very basic at editing. I just kind of like cut out the fat. But, I think editing yourself can help a little bit, just so that you know, like, this is a filler word, this is breathing, this is awkward silence, and you learn like which of these do you cut. Because if you watch like a lot of beginner YouTubers, they will take like, it'll be a tutorial, it'll be like how to fix your car, and they're on like 7 minutes in, and they're talking about the history of cars, and like everyone clicked off to find a video where they just get to fixing the car. So I would say that's an important point on YouTube if you're doing like a talking video, to like get to the point as quickly as possible, because people have short attention spans. Like, my video was 5 minutes, and it did very good. It did very good, but there was still people where I took, or YouTube Studio kind of backseated me a little bit. YouTube Studio. They were like, "Wow, you're doing amazing, incredible," but they're like, "You got to your main point 4 minutes in the video when you could have gotten to it in 30 seconds." And I'm like, damn, man. Because I thought I pasted pretty good, but... So yeah, like, always make sure you have a good strong hook within the first, like, 30 seconds. Because if people like feel clickbaited, they're going to click away and watch something else. So that's an important point I would give. Yeah. In Japan, it's considered aggressive to have hard eye contact. Americans tend to scare me with how intense their eye contact is. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks, gotta go. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably wrap up in a couple minutes because I need to take a break, and then I'll be back to game later. But yeah, like it's definitely a cultural thing. Like, some countries are very into eye contact, some aren't. So it's really interesting, how that works, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of like something that you, like, experience being, like, neurodivergent. It's like a lot of people don't like that. You would be surprised. Oh, I could go for a while. A lot of pleasant insults I've been called in the past for not being normal. Let's see. Speed round. Weirdo. Quiet. Shy. Bitch. Annoying. C-word. Bitch again. Yeah. I gotta go, but it was fun. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Sorry, I'm rambling again. Oh god, it's gonna be so embarrassing later. I get embarrassed sometimes, don't mind me. Like I'm still getting used to the spotlight being on me. Like that's not something I'm used to. So like I guess that's something I'm still adjusting to, that like people want to hear what I have to say. I guess because it's like the internet works differently from the real world sometimes. And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. And I feel like for anyone that's like a parent or a teacher like trying to help the next generation, that's what I would tell them as someone who raw dogged the internet as a kid. There's good things online and bad things online. It can be very overwhelming at times, and you need to figure out how to handle that in your own way. For some people, that's leaving the internet. For others, that's not taking the spotlight. Or if they do take the spotlight, doing it in a way that suits them. So, I think that's something that people have to figure out for themselves. What do you think about sarcasm? It depends. I think sarcastic humor can be funny, but it depends on the context. Like sometimes people will be sarcastic and I don't realize. And then sometimes I'll be sarcastic and they don't realize. I'm like, oh no, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm being sarcastic. But like if it's like a show or something, I think sarcastic humor is funny in the right context. Like I said, there was a lot of comments where they would just say, yes, both, no, bye, just like a lot of one-word responses. Thank you for being a fun person and always being someone I can believe in. Thank you. For believing in me and stuff, and oh god, my brain is shot. I'm gonna have to look later. I'm sorry. Interesting answer. Like I feel like there's some people in this world, I don't know why I say it like that, but there's some people in this world that like want me to shut the fuck up. And then there's some people in this world that like want to pick my brain. And they're like, oh, very interesting. Interesting. I have the opposite problem where sometimes people think I'm being sarcastic when I'm not. So like I was saying a couple minutes ago, you would be surprised how many, like, it's to the point where I needed to own it because I am a very quiet and shy person in real life. You would not, I lost count how many times people call me a bitch, stuck up, annoying. They're like, why don't you talk? Do you think you're better than us? And I'm like, no, I'm just vibing. I don't have anything to say, so. And they get like really offended. They get really angry when you don't talk. They're like, do you hate us? Do you think you're better than us? You're a bitch. I don't like you. And I'm like, I haven't said anything to you. I've not insulted you. I've not given you a bad look. I've not done anything. And you're saying you hate me and you don't even fucking know me. You would be surprised. There's a lot of people like that. So. And there's like, you can talk until you're blue into the face, and there's just some people that are never gonna accept you because of this thing called body language. Where like subconsciously they're getting bad vibes, and instead of saying, hey, I'm getting bad vibes, they're just like, fuck you. So Yeah, there's people like that where they're like, your existence, I hate you. And I'm like, I don't know you. Like, why do you hate me? There's just people like that. And like, it always confuses me because I'm like I can understand not liking someone saying something stupid because I've said stupid shit before. But there's people where they just look at you and they don't like you. And nothing you can say will change their mind, and you just kind of have to accept that there's people like that out there. That's something that took me a long time to learn, I think. These losers, bro. Yeah, like I either get people that really like me or really hate me, and there's rarely any in between. And like, I try not to offend anyone, but like, there's still people they just don't like you. You know? And that's why I'm a ghost on the internet. Just lurking. But, so yeah, before I get any weirder, I'm gonna go for now. I will be back later. I need to take a break. Need to rest my yapping muscles, so, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks, for subbing. I will have cool stuff later. I need to make it first, but when I'm done, I'll post it and say thank you again and all that. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Okay. Alright, hold on. One second. Seno, Otsu. Okay.